upside that we maybe reach again 1 trillion, right? And after it's some consolidation and again some dump. As soon as we reach 825-26 billion total crypto market cap, I expecting here to see some bottom of the whole crypto market, right?
We actually hit it, huh?
No,
we
don't.
Came very close.
We can close, but it's still 850, 860. I don't expect right now the bottom because of the whole situation at the market right now. Or what do you say?
I think now, like, the time to sell was 69K. The time to start buying is around here. Like, going down, maybe it drops more, but
Yes, for sure. In my opinion, I also yesterday bought on dollar cost average. So do you want to make it here or you want to
let's get different angles.
Okay. So yesterday I also bought. We are like in a TV show, you know. So yesterday I bought also 100,000 worth of 150,000 worth of Bitcoin Ethereum, and today I again bought $100 cost average, right? So because in my opinion it's also right that right now to buying dollar cost average it's very wise because we're near to the bottom then to the top, and dollar cost average in my opinion you make nothing wrong. What do you say? You also bought, right?
Yeah, I bought like 500,000 now. And yeah, it could go much lower, like say 19K, 13K. But now is if you were buying at 69K and you're not buying at 22,000, then something is wrong.
Yeah. So let us here watch quickly which are our what are our price targets if we see another drop down. So you see right now here Bitcoin at this camera is so bad. Wait a minute. So you see right now here the next huge support would be around 19,500, right? And if we break 19,500, you see here, if we break the next support will be here, the huge support will be around 12,000. So I mean, I don't think that we will go below 12,000, guys, because this is the absolute bottom in my opinion. But it could be that we are going to see Bitcoin at 12,000 if we see, and this is what we also yesterday did. Yeah, and this what we also yesterday did. We did analyzing the S&P 500 because right now we dropped only around 20%, right? So let us watch again here. If we're watching here the drop from the top, we dropped only around 21%, 20%.
500.
Yeah. What?
Someone asked me what price did I buy. I started buying 22,500, 19,000, 13,000.
So we dropped only 20%. And if we are watching the previous, for example, the Corona dump, right? We dumped only here. Let us watch, not only, we dumped 33%. So it's nothing right now. 20%, it's huge, but compared to the previous dumps, like the Corona dump or the huge here, when we saw this
S&P
huge
500
real estate bubble, where was it? The real estate bubble here. The real estate bubble, for example, we saw a drop in the S&P 500 of around 57%. So right now, compared to our drop of 20%, this is nothing, guys. This is nothing. So I'm expecting, therefore, a huger drop, even though right now I'm expecting some recovery. So right now it's 22% only. I mean, if we have the same drop like the real estate bubble, we would see the S&P 500 2,366, and then I'm expecting also to see Bitcoin at least between 15,000 and 10,000. What do you say, Bratan?
Bitcoin or
to the S&P 500, and if S&P 500 dumps 50%, another 30% down. What do you think?
Max, we can come here because it's major support, but the main reason I don't think, like the S&P 500 will drop to here, 3,373, but only because Apple is still holding everything up. But the rest of the stock market already been destroyed. All other stocks have dropped like 50, 70%.
But
so it's just Apple holding this up.
But if we're going to see another 10% dump, right? What do you expect where we see Bitcoin at this level? If we see 10% dump,
I think there was so much fear yesterday. Yesterday, everyone panicking, screaming. I think it was already like Bitcoin had the big dump, but it could go to 19K. Say 10% more. It's like another. Actually, yesterday 20K now, 22 now, 20K yesterday. That's already 10%. But
No, I mean
19K.
if S&P 500 another 10% dump, what do you expect to see Bitcoin?
I think 19K.
Yeah, I also expecting. So if we see only a dump of 10% of S&P 500, I'm expecting that we see Bitcoin at 20K.
The other guy is Crypto Slavic.
But if we break below, if we break another 20-30%, I expect to see Bitcoin around 15 to 10K. And this is what could happen because we see it based on the past, guys. So this is possible.
Apecoin, I think altcoins held up amazingly well yesterday, which is quite amazing. Like Bitcoin dumped massive last night, and altcoins didn't move. They even up above the dump, which so altcoins are looking pretty good right now. Apecoin is still a little bit high though. I'd be careful with alt. What I'm buying right now is a lot of Bitcoin. This can be like a big opportunity to stack your Bitcoin because not very often do you get to. Can you buy like Bitcoin so cheap? If you're buying at 69K, now is probably a good time to start buying Bitcoin, in my opinion. I bought $500,000 worth of Bitcoin. If you followed the last video, I just made it about 15 minutes ago. And I'm gonna buy up to $3 million of Bitcoin. Yeah, it went to the 800 billion, which is crazy because 800 billion was 2017's all-time high. I already longed. But I longed with only 2x leverage, so my liquidation price is 11,000. I want to make sure my trades can stay above 13,000. Nice, Marcus. Now, that's the time to be selling in the 60,000 plus area. In my opinion, now is the time to start buying. It can come down here, 12K, 15K, 13K is a nice target. But everyone's thinking this, right? And right now, like from 69K down to 20K, hello, Oksana. What are your guys' thoughts? What are you doing? In the last video, I just bought Oksana. What are you doing? 12K is coming. You think so? It's very possible. 12K is very possible. Well, thank you. Yeah, my fiance helped me pick out this beautiful shirt. Okay, I do more lives. Everyone, smash up the thumbs up button. We have 72 people in here, but 6 likes. Let's get hundreds. You think 10K? Wow, it's very possible. What I'm doing though is I don't want to try and get like, I bought 500,000 now. I'm gonna buy another 500,000 at 19K, another 500,000 at 13K. You're in the beautiful. Where is everyone watching me from? You're in the taxi already? Yeah, we got 12 likes. Everyone keep hitting up this thumbs up button. Who listened to my warning the last 3 days ago and got out? And even better, who listened to my warning in November 11th at 69K and got out? Thank you, Roland. You too, have an amazing day. I'm waiting to buy at 20K. 20K we hit last night. Like last night when we were sleeping, we came down to 20,800, which is crazy drop. Nice, Marcus. Yeah, that's where you guys, what I've learned in my trading experience, like 20 years, it's not trying to get these bottoms and tops perfect. It's trying to close towards the top and buy towards the bottom. That's my opinion. Like you want to start and it's about the long term because this will happen again, right? Say you take all your money, you put all into Bitcoin again, and then it goes to 100,000 and then you don't sell it at 100,000, it drops back down to, it's about the long-term game, doing this over years and years and really compounding your money. Beautiful. I'm glad that I know that what's really good is I'm lucky to have a lot of experience. So you guys don't have to go through the same pains and lessons that I did. That's why I knew in November to get out, or I was really everyone kept saying, why do you panic close everything straight away? Because in November at 69K, I know how low this stuff can go. Yield farming right now in sushi. I would be careful locking any money in any protocol right now, like yield farming, staking. Be careful of this because a lot of these platforms can go busto right now. A lot of them can break, a lot of liquidity can get pulled out. You need to be very careful with this. I'm not farming or staking. I'm only staking MCRT because it's played on any project that you believe for the very long term you can stake. Yeah, right now liquidity is dangerous. Like a lot of people will pull out money. A lot of these big staking protocols, you be very careful. These big yield farming. Thank you, Crypto Swiss. What questions do you guys have? What are you buying? What are your thoughts? Me, I'm buying just as much Bitcoin as possible down here. I'm keeping it very simple. As Bitcoin goes lower, I'm going to be buying a lot of Bitcoin. I want to have big trades open on Bitcoin towards the bottom to go back up, and I want to have a lot of Bitcoin as much as I can. Yeah, there's so much FUD, and exactly when in the bull market, everyone's saying 100K. Even I thought 92K was my target. I bought a lot just now, but I didn't go all in. Yes, I'm in a Bitcoin long. If you saw my video, I made a video about 15 minutes ago. I'm long on Bitcoin right now. And my thoughts are, don't go all in. So I bought 30% of my money that I'm putting to crypto, I put into Bitcoin now. Then another 30% at 19K, then another 30% at 13K. Tell Breton Privyet. He's sitting over there. Well, he's now going over he's like doing his TA, so I'll wait till Solana bounced really strongly, right? Did everyone see that yesterday? Solana, it wicked down, but it already recovered the whole drop, even yesterday's drop. Solana's back above it. I like Solana. I don't like Cardano. I like Solana. My win rate, I would say, is like 70 or 80% on my trades. But trades for me is very small. My win rate is big because I'm using trades to identify what I do with my big capital, my spot positions. Like I'm using these small trades in a way to kind of identify what to do with my millions of dollars. So small trading is very good when you're going volatile, like up and down, big swings. It's very good if you can make a big long on the bottom or a big short on the top. But the main way you make money is trying to buy things towards the bottom. Like when you can stack up, you can wait to 19. But what I did is I split 30% each. So 30% Bitcoin now, 30% 19K, 30% 13K. Good question. If Oksana's still here, she can answer. But at the moment, I'll be in Dubai for a month, Georgia, traveling around Europe a little bit. I can't wait to go back to Thailand though. I would go long on Solana. I would go long on BIT. I would go long on BNB. Ethereum Classic, it always pumps with Ethereum, but I don't know many people actually using Ethereum Classic. I think they just still buy Ethereum Classic because it sounds like Ethereum. Nice. Right now I'm just doing DCA with MCRT, putting all staking long-term 1, 3, 5 years. Nice, Joseph. Yeah, MCRT, we're building an epic play-to-earn game. And what I think, play-to-earn games are definitely going to survive, especially because it's my project. So I'm going to make sure, build it, and our goal is top 10 market cap. I'm not in a BNB long. Right now, I'm only in a Bitcoin long. I opened big longs on Bitcoin, and I bought spot positions of Bitcoin. My goal now towards the bottom is acquire as much Bitcoin as possible, but I really like BNB, and I really like BNB at the prices we're at right now. I'm from Australia. My father is Israeli, my grandfather from Qatar. I was born in Australia. How about quant? Quantum, I don't know. I would be very careful with alts though. The only alts I really like right now is CRV, Bitcoin, which is not an alt, Ethereum. I like, what I'm trying to do down here is stacking the big alts. Can you tell Breton his screen is out? Your screen is cut. Cut. Yeah. They just said now. Okay, I told him. Address is amazing in Dubai. Address Skyview is the best. Quant. I don't know about Quant right now. I'll have to check it out. I'll look at it in the next video. Yeah, Australian accent and South African accent, very similar. And my advice right now, everyone, is you have to always do your own due diligence. I can't say it because it's not financial advice. But what I am doing is I'm buying 30% of my money into crypto right now, Bitcoin. And what I want to buy is Bitcoin and Ethereum, the big projects, CRV, BNB. That's it at the moment because altcoins can still drop a lot more in my opinion. Ooh, nice. Queensland is the best. Rail. I like DOT, I like Gala, but they're still too overvalued in my opinion. In a bear market, they can still bleed. Superwog. I think yes. Is Superwog a funny comedy movie or a YouTuber? I'm not sure. I can understand Arabic. Ana bifhim shway. But I don't really, I can't speak it very well. But guys, my thinking is everyone tries to make money at the top of the bull market. They always come in at 69K, Bitcoin is going to 100,000, 200,000. They're like, buy the dip, buy the dip. But when it comes to the bottom, they all switch. They like, get out, Bitcoin's going to zero, but it's the opposite mentality. Now, is, in my opinion, is the time to be starting to buy Bitcoin. Yes, Sylvain, I really like CRV. Didn't you already make a lot of money? It's spiked. I think CRV is already up, right? A lot of people are expecting that. Me too. But yesterday we had a big, deep week to 20K and then big bounce. I've already bought, if you saw my video 10 minutes or 15 minutes ago, I bought around $500,000 worth of Bitcoin. And I'm going to buy $3 million worth of Bitcoin. $1 million now, $1 million at 19K and $1 million at 13K. I use both stochastic and RSI. RSI is for like bigger time, like you're watching the movement, how far it can go, and stochastic is for quick, like watching how quick the dumps are and how quick the recoveries are. So you know, it's like RSI is a little bit more lagging. Stochastic is very quick indicator. You can short, but the time to be shorting was at 69K. Shorting now is a bit dangerous. Maybe the worst case, in my opinion, we can drop to 13K. Worst case. Yeah, and if we 5K, you have another $2 million. At 5K, no. If it goes down to 5K, my God, that would be pretty bad. But I don't think it would stay long. Good morning, Najit. If it goes to 5K, I don't think Bitcoin will stay very long. And in the long run, I know my thinking, why I'm doing this is because Bitcoin is better than money. Yes, I'm very wealthy. I consider myself very wealthy. For me, wealth is when you have enough money to do whatever you want, to travel when you want, to work when you want, to do whatever you want. So I've been wealthy I actually been doing this since I only worked like normal. I worked lots of jobs when I was younger, but I've been doing this for a very long time. When should I long an idea? Long an idea? You mean go long? I went long on Bitcoin just now in the last video. Everyone, there's 144 of you. Smash up this thumbs up button. Let's get 144 likes. I was born in Sydney, but I lived everywhere. Queensland, North Queensland, Cairns, Perth. I traveled a lot. Very possible, Bruce. 13K is very possible. But every time Bitcoin, if you saw my video yesterday, every time Bitcoin came to the 200-day moving average, it always bounced off there in every single bear market. And last night we wicked through it and then bounced back above it with a V-shaped recovery. Slavic Live is not working properly.
Yeah, I think it's working.
It's working?
I think that's doing it.
Very possible. There was a lot of panic, but like yesterday, there was so much panic. It can still get worse. I use stochastic, RSI, and squeeze mob indicator. I teach you how. There's a link in the description. It's called the Crypto Master Course. I have 6,000 students that took my course, more than 6,000 students. You can learn with them. It's 12 lessons that teaches you my strategies, technical analysis, trading, advanced trading, everything that I do from my phone. And I'm doing all of this from my phone. Everything I do, I only try to work with my iPhone, like as much as possible. I want to do my trading from my iPhone, my videos from my iPhone. That way I'm portable. I can travel the world, as you've seen in my videos. Who's been with me for 2 years, like going back to that villa in Thailand? I think we are at the close to the end of a massive correction. I don't think any big implosions are going to happen. I already think the implosion already happened. Like stocks is 50 to 70% down. Cryptos are 50 to 90% down. Here in Dubai, no cars. I'm just using Ubers because I travel a lot. But I think I'll get maybe buy a Lamborghini, but Lamborghinis are super uncomfortable. I think maybe for me and my fiance, like a BMW X6. I've been eyeing, I don't know why the chat disappeared. Yeah, Solana dropped so much. I really like Solana. It hides the chat very quick. Yes, MVP is coming very soon. I can't wait to show you guys. Our studio is an Xbox studio. So it's like this game is going to be epic, and it's tied in with cryptocurrencies, with NFTs. And in my opinion, there's 3 billion gamers. No one is going to play. If you're a gamer and you play games, are you ever going to play a game that doesn't have play to earn? So my game, Magicraft, you're going to be able to earn money in the game, real money. No one will ever play another game that you can't earn money. I like Matic, but again, altcoins, the only altcoins that I'm buying or thinking about buying now is Ethereum, CRV, BNB, and BIT at these levels. Other altcoins, unless they have really big interest, they can drop down more. Why am I buying BIT? It's the third biggest exchange in the world. They make billions of dollars of revenue. Why do I buy Binance? It's the first biggest exchange, BNB, in the world. They make billions of dollars of revenue. Why do I buy CRV? They have $8 billion TVL, total value locked inside their protocol. I'm only buying things that have real money, that are really making money. Hussein, I love BNB as well. I'm going to buy a lot of BNB also. But right now I'm just buying Bitcoin. What's the price? I just closed 23K. Bitcoin's at 23K again? Beautiful, because I opened trades around 22 something. What's the price of Bitcoin exactly now? Coinbase, I'm buying a lot of Coinbase. In stock world, so this 3 million that I'm buying crypto with, that's my crypto portfolio. My stock portfolio I'm separate. I'm buying Coinbase, Facebook, TSM, Taiwan semiconductor manufacturer, QCOM, those are the ones I'm buying. 22653, okay, same. My Luna position, I closed it, Bruce, I have that 1 million of Luna that's on my Binance that I'm just keeping, the old Luna, but my new Luna that I bought, I think I closed it at a slight loss. I put in around 10,000 or 15,000. It went up to it was like slight loss. I closed it at $9,000, so I lost around 5,000 on it. I use Charles Schwab, which is the biggest exchange, but Charles Schwab, you need to have minimum $25,000 to start trading on there. You can also use another big one is Interactive Brokers. I also have a stock market course, by the way, because I've been doing stock investing for a very long time. It's the Stock Master Course. You can Google Stock Master Course by Crypto Guru. In Google, it'll come up. 26K. Unify, I'm not sure about this one. I don't know about this altcoin. Unify, I need to check up on this. Is there a way, everyone from iPhone, that I can be sharing my screen? I love Steppen. Yes, Steppen is amazing. Why do I like Steppen? Because people are really using the app. They're really using it. It's real. Dollar is dropping. What do you think? Now everyone panic sold everything into the dollar. And when everyone starts panic selling to the dollar goes up. But once everyone has the dollar becomes they're going to want to, it's flooded. So when everyone moves to the dollar, I would actually then be careful of holding the dollar. Cake I like because it's a protocol, but they changed the staking, which got me to sell it at $9, if you guys remember. So I was buying a lot of it, $4 or $5, it went up to $9. Then I sold it because they changed their staking rewards. They do B server. Make sure you contact them. They're giving away a lot of money all the time on multiple platforms. So if there's something missed, just show them the proof. You can go contact at jamescryptoguru.com and they'll answer you. Extremely bullish on BNB, Woo, and MOVR. I don't know what that is. BNB is not tradable. Yes, it is. BNB you can trade on Binance, on ByBit. I don't know if it's the bottom. I think it could be, but I don't know. It could go to 19K. It could go to 13K. But I've got money on the side to buy at 19K and to buy at 13K. I won, they never contacted. Okay, B server, just email them with a screenshot at contact@jamescryptoguru.com, and then they will contact you and follow up with it. I'm so glad I was awake last night, only had 4 hours sleep. As always dumps when UK are sleeping. I know it always dumps when UK is sleeping. But accumulated at 20.9, nice. Good job, Hussein. Where to buy Netflix and Tesla coins? Coins, I don't know, but the stocks you can buy on Charles Schwab or Interactive Brokers. Where do you think go Bitcoin? Bitcoin, I think, can go 19K, worst case 13K, but I just bought me at 22K. Yeah, what I learned is don't try to time, just like the top, don't try to time exactly the top, even though I called the day of the top on November 11th, but don't try to time exactly the top. When it goes high, start exiting. When it comes very low, start buying. This is what I do. Because you can never know the exact day, even though by miraculous, I got it the exact day on November 11th. Why that was really cool is I was at the financial summit and no one else at the whole financial summit, everyone was so bullish. And that's why I got worried. I was like, why is everyone is bullish? Not one person was bearish. on that day at the financial summit when Bitcoin was like at 67 something thousand. So I was like, fuck, if everyone is bullish, there's something very wrong here. And I saw that the volumes were dropping. It was a warning to get out. Okay, I need something to hold this phone up. Okay, I just use my hands. What are the questions, guys? You got ask me questions, life, money. What are you all doing for work? What's your guys like? What's your ways of making money? What's everyone's ways of making money? Mine is Magic Craft, play to earn game, building a play to earn game, trading Bitcoin, trading cryptocurrencies. I have a Discord server where people can see and talk with each other and see my live trades. YouTube. Oh, nice, the late adopter. Everyone, follow the late adopter. Check out his YouTube channel. I sell cars. Nice. I short altcoins. This is an amazing way to make money. When altcoins drop, they drop off a cliff, so you can short them and make so much. I have my own business, timber floor sanding and polishing. Epic. I have short on Solana since $200. Amazing. Congratulations. I would closing it. Yeah, try to lock in as much gains as you can, but let some ride. But the good way is always when you're in massive profits, lock in some of it. Don't just let it all get evaporated. I think Solana could possibly go down more, but yesterday was a big spike, big recovery. What other jobs? I'm a digital marketing consultant. I build website and PPC campaigns. Epic. Pharmaceutical. Used car lot, 900 cars, 2 years. Crazy gains. So average car, what? It's like 30K, so you made like 3 million in 2 years. Nice. Sales. I work in major projects, project controls. A lot of nice different jobs in here, huh? But everyone making money. Yeah, that summit was epic. Everyone in November, I was at the financial summit. There's all the best like investors, traders, big companies there. No one thought Bitcoin was going to go down. Do you think Solana is going to zero? Definitely not. Solana is being used like crazy. Why? Because Solana has super fast transactions per second. I think it's 50,000 transactions per second and very low fees. Solana is a very nice project, in my opinion. Picking it up when it's very low is going to be amazing. But I don't know if it's at the lowest point right now. So my recommendation, whatever money you have, if it's $100, if it's $1,000, if it's $1 million, if it's $100 million, don't put it all in one go. If it's $100 million, put 30 million, 20 million, 10 million, split it up over a long period of time. The bear market won't be instant. Please, Habibi, any idea about Shiba and Avalanche? Shiba was a meme coin. So when everyone comes back from the meme pump, like in the bull run, it will pump. But at the moment, be very careful holding Shiba. These meme coins, they lose a lot of interest. This is when the retail comes in, they buy these meme coins. Now the retail is come out, so be very careful. I think Solana already got wrecked, 240 down to 30. Now is not the time to be selling stuff, in my opinion. The time was all the way up. I saw switch swatches, nice. I was in Switzerland just recently. Elon Musk Bitcoin price prediction on 14th of the 7th said it would follow 48, 61, 68, 61, 20, 74, 75. Wow. If that is correct, my God. If he says 20K and then 74K, that would be epic. Then we got to sell at 74K if that's the case. If that's true, oh my God, because I just bought like $500,000 worth of Bitcoin. I need to buy. Hopefully, I want it to actually go down more. I want some big fear spike to come and destroy Bitcoin down to 13K. Why? Because then we can buy it at these cheap prices. What's your thoughts about Ethereum? How much down will it go from here? Ethereum went really low, in my opinion. It went to like 900. That was pretty low. 800. I would be very careful Ethereum could go back to 800, but it's already dropped so massively. Luna, I wouldn't be buying Luna. It's Luna. What I'm trying to buy now when this big fear is buy the things that are really big. You've got discounts. Like everyone who wanted to buy Bitcoin at 69,000. Now that it's actually cheap enough for a lot of people to buy it, now they're not buying. That's crazy. Like you bought altcoins because you wanted to have big gains like Bitcoin, but now Bitcoin's come down so much you can actually buy Bitcoin now. This is, in my opinion, the time to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, the ones that are really strong projects that were too expensive before, too high priced before. XRP, I never liked. I haven't seen them do anything for like 4 years. I think the leverage on Bitcoin just got annihilated everywhere. So I don't think people are very over leveraged now. I do trade I do day trade. If you've watched my everyday Bruce, I'm making day trades on Bitcoin. Today I opened around, I think, 100,000 or 50,000, no, more like 20,000, around 100, maybe $70,000 worth of Bitcoin trades I opened today. And I bought a $500,000 spot position in Bitcoin. Massimiliano, very possible, but I've been in the space for a long time. I saw XRP come out, I saw XRP pump, and they've been in a legal battle with the SEC for so long, but I never saw them build anything. Like Tron, they built a lot of things. Everyone uses Tron, TRC20, they did stuff, you know. BNB, they built like the biggest exchange in the world, everyone uses it. And BNB, XRP, Tron, these were the big ones back then. Bitcoin, Ethereum built so much stuff back then, you know, but XRP, it never built anything. That's why I don't really like XRP, to be honest, like my opinion. You're also your own opinion? I do see Chart Champions. I don't follow him. He's a friend of mine. He's a good trader. I like him. He's a little bit egotistical, but he's a very good trader. He's got a lot of ego, Daniel. I don't like so much following people or learning from people that have ego, because to really be a good investor, a good trader, from my experience, 20 years, you need to be open. I study every day. Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, a lot of TA, I read books. I never think I'm the best. This is something you need when you're investing in trading. VeChain, I don't like a lot of the alts right now. I really like, I saw Daniel did short from 64K. He also shorted at 61K, went to 69K, lost. He opens a lot of trades, but he did definitely short from 64K, and at 61K, he was very certain it was the top. It pumped to 69K, and then that was also a good time to short, and he actually caught the short. So he did really well knowing that it was towards the top. MCRT is, in my opinion, our goal is to become top 10 market cap. It's a play to earn game. We're building the game. I hold all my MCRT. I have around, I think, like $1 million worth of MCRT. I self-funded MCRT as well. I haven't sold any MCRT. Why? Because it's just starting. Play to earn game is going to be one of the biggest industries in the world. No one will play games that isn't a play to earn game. And we're using Xbox rated developers. So we're going to smash all the other play to earn games and be like, in my, Steppen is a big one, but we'll be up there with Steppen. XMR, I never saw I can't remember this ticker. I'd have to check. Yeah, be careful. That's what I was saying, Kevin. Be careful with staking protocols, farming protocols. Celsius is blocking. Yes, I'm a VC in, like today, even in this bear markets, I'm VCing. There's a new project coming out. I gotta check the name again, but they have 500,000 transactions per second protocol. It's gonna be a big one. I forgot, there's too many names. When do you think go Bitcoin, under which value? I'm already buying Bitcoin. I think it could come down to 19K, 13K, 13K unlikely, 19K very possible, but I'm already buying a lot. MCRT is already on some big exchanges. We're on Bitmart, MEXC, PancakeSwap, but our goal now is to get on Binance, Huobi, and ByBit. This is what we want to move MCRT on. But before the bull run, I don't want to put MCRT on these big exchanges right now when there's like drying up liquidity. I want there to be a lot of liquidity to go on those big exchanges. So when we list on those, right now, if you announce anything in this market, you get a small pump and then it just gets destroyed, right? You saw that with MCRT whenever we announce things. So I'm waiting for a really strong market, and then we're going to do some huge announcements, because then you get actual big movements with in a strong market, when it pumps, it goes higher. In a bear market, when you do a big announcement, even if you spend massive amounts on marketing, it goes up and then Bitcoin drops and it gets destroyed. Our goal is to be on Binance, KuCoin, ByBit. This will be announced when we have more bullish momentum in Bitcoin. KDA. Next time, guys, I'm gonna have a collab with Andy. Yeah, Andy is from Bitcoin Consensus, right? I definitely will. Yes, definitely. 528. Go to James Crypto Guru. Make sure it's the right one on Twitter and message, and my team will respond and get in contact. Dogecoin, be careful. I mean, Dogecoin is nice because Elon Musk is still backing it and he will use it for projects. That's why I like it. Dogecoin is still good, but it's like more of a, it's also a meme coin. So it pumps when there's the mass market retail, like bull market. That's when these meme coins pump. I haven't looked into WXT. Why do you like it, Michael? Everyone, we have 173 people in here. Let's get 173 likes. On your phone, like, you can smash that thumbs up button and it pushes the live. Share it on your Facebook. Share this. Click these three buttons on the top right. Click share. Share on your Facebook, on your Twitter, Instagram, everything. I don't like Gala at the moment, and I don't know RNDR. The reason I don't like Gala is at the moment you need to. Whoa. I have to look at the technicals. Gala I have to also check, but any altcoin that pumped really strong in the bull market but doesn't have anything like, right now I'm buying the fundamentals. Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB. I do like Crow as well, but I still think it's overvalued a lot. Very high market cap. What you should be doing now is check out the market caps of things. Is something really worth 10 billion or 5 billion? That's the question you need to be asking. It's very possible, but now Bitcoin has already been forced so long. Tesla, no. The time to short Tesla was at 1400. I think Tesla's coming to buying ranges. 500, 600 is buying ranges, in my opinion. 300 is also possible for Tesla, but people will go all in at 300. I can't give it financial advice, but soon the MVP is coming. So, and that's when the game is actually playable. James, are you sage in the markets? No, I've just been in markets I've been investing, like I started in Forex when I was 14 years old. I was doing TA exactly like you're seeing on my phone, but before using MetaTrader. So I've been doing this for so long. New World Order has been exposed. XRP a good buy. Everyone always, since 2000, no, in my opinion, no, because they haven't built anything since 2017. They had billions of dollars of money and they never built anything. That's my worry. I think Celsius is okay. They can get a lot of liquidity, but be careful. They already locked withdrawals, so that's already showing this danger there. Okay, guys, let's get the last questions. Ask me anything, and then I'm gonna go have breakfast. And make sure you watch my video. I bought $500,000 of Bitcoin just before. I'm a big fan from New Zealand. Have you ever traveled? I haven't Swan Fit. I definitely want to check out New Zealand. I was always so close to it in Australia, but now I'm more towards Europe, Dubai area. How much percent of your capital do you plan on deploying on Bitcoin? 30% at each level. 30% of my, 50% of, or 30% at now, 30% at 19K and 30% at 13K. Around $1 million at each 30%. So 3 million into Bitcoin. James, I noticed a lot of these games have very low circulating. Why is that? Since it's your game, I'm guessing you understand it's a bit better than me. A lot of these games have very low circulating supply, mainly because they're just launching. So because the games need a lot of the currency for inside the game. So most of them, it's just the only the investors that getting their coins unlocked. I slept from 3 p.m. to 3 a.m., 10 p.m. to 3 I swear, yeah, usually it crashes when America and like when Asia opens, it usually crashes. Trading right now, there's huge volatility. There's huge volumes right now. I'm buying a lot of Meta, Eric, but again, I'm only buying 1% capital per day. So I'm not going all in. I'm buying slowly on Meta. No, you don't need, you just have to open a company proper and then you can live in Dubai and work in Dubai and very low taxes. Can you answer this? Aussie, oi. What do you think of SafeMoon? Don't like it. Memecoins will get destroyed in a bear market. I do like Engine. Engine has been around for a long time. James, yes, MCRT is going to be a big player in here. Doge will in very long term hit $1. I think now it's going to take a long time. It's a meme coin. Okay, guys, last questions. I love you all. CRV I like a lot, especially at these prices. What is your liquidity? 5, 10, 20, 50, 50 million? Liquidity, 5, 10 in liquid cash. Love you all. Any questions? Bitcoin prediction 2020. It went to 3K. In 2022, Um, good question. Difficult to answer. I think 50K is very possible. It could go down to 13K, but it could be going up to 20K. I do actually lately. I've been getting 8 hours of sleep every night. My fiance is making sure I sleep a lot more because I was only sleeping like 3-4 hours a night for like months. She's forcing me to sleep, like not forcing me, but she's a doctor, so she gets me to sleep a lot. And make sure you get a lot of sleep. Your goal is don't rush anything, everyone. Not stress. Long term is the goal. Like the total wins. What is this? The total and the rabbit. In the long run, the total's gonna win. My fiance is so hot. I'm so lucky guy. Sleep is wealth. What about tomorrow? I'm not sure about tomorrow. I have to check that. Yeah. It already has battle scars. Relationships are difficult. It's not so easy. Like, it looks easy, but it's not. I just had 3 nights of full night's sleep. Best thing ever. Awesome. I'm glad for you. Why peace? Because everyone looks at me and they always like assume that I'm aggressive or I'm big, I'm hairy. They always get this like defensive image of me. But I'm I'm an MMA expert, but I'm also like a very kind, gentle person. So I want whenever I talk to anyone, I also had franchises before, and I would always be talking to people and handing them change. I had my own franchises, and I would be handing them money. And when I hand them the money, they would always see the palm of my hand. So I thought I'd put a little message there. But it's actually a funny story. I was with my friends. We were like very young, I think 23, 22. And my friends, we bet on a horse, $2,000. And the horse race won. We won the horse race. And we said if we won the horse race, we'll get tattoos. And I had no idea what tattoo I would get. So I chose this. And it's very rare, actually. Not many people have it on their palm. I love it. It was meant to only last 6 months, they told me, on the palm. Now it's been like 10 years, 11 years. Okay, I love you all. Thank you for the questions. Check out my video that I released just before this live. I bought $500,000 worth of Bitcoin and I opened around $50,000 to $70,000 worth of Bitcoin trades. So check it out. Love you all. Thank you all for the questions. And my team just released a new competition, everyone. So we're giving away every month. 5 winners are going to win $200 each. $1,000 giveaway in the description down below. So we're going to give away $1,000 a month. And my team also just did a competition for the $8 million prize pool. $8 million for the WSOT trading competition. The ByBit link is down below. Join my squad. Let's trade it and win it. Make sure all your trades are on ByBit using that link. Join our squad. We're going to share $8 million if we win. And our goal is to win. Yeah, love you all. Have an amazing day. Enjoy everything. Thank you, GameX. And I'll talk to you again tomorrow.